Hi everybody, Ryan Ballengee with Golf Newsnet here, back with an unboxing video for you, and we have the latest edition of Adidas Golf's Tour 360 shoes. So this is kind of an every other shoe. It is their flagship shoe. The Tour 360 has been the linchpin for innovation from the company and all kinds of different fronts on footwear in the more than 15 years that this shoe has been in the marketplace. And so they've come out with a new edition of it. It has a lot of the features that you come to expect from Tour 360, but the feedback that they got from their players, namely Sergio Garcia and Dustin Johnson among their staffers, was that we didn't really need you to change a whole lot about the shoe. We didn't need a dramatic overhaul of it. We didn't need you to bring in technologies from other Adidas footwear into golf footwear in this flagship shoe. We just need some refinements to make it slightly better than the Tour 360 Boost, which was the previous generation. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it, and we'll tell you a little bit about the shoe. We've gone ahead and opened the box that we got from Adidas with the Tour 360 shoes in them, so we wanted to kind of let you know some of the new features in the shoe. But first, let's kind of kick off with the exact feature that this shoe is named after, which is 360 Wrap, which has been improved with some better materials, a little better lasting materials. I like it a little bit better in terms of look and feel than the 360 Boost, which, by the way, the Boost material returns for this generation of the shoe. There's no reason to take it out. Boost is awesome. It gives energy back to your feet as you walk. I use the Power Band Boa Boost shoes this year, and I have worn them out. I played them with pretty much every round that I have played this year. I love the Boost foam. It really gives me energy throughout the round, makes walking a more pleasant experience. One of the other things you'll notice throughout the length of the shoe is a Tpu frame that's a little bit higher up, so it gives you a little bit more stability through the golf swing and gives you a little bit more natural range of motion, which was an emphasis for this shoe. So that brings in another point here, which with this torsion tunnel that they created with the Tour 360 Boost model, which allows for some flexing here, it's become a little less dense in terms of TPU. So this material is not as dense as the previous generation, which means that the golfer is able to more independently move the forefront of the foot versus the heel, and throughout the golf swing they work together with this torsion tunnel, but such that it's a little bit more natural, a little bit better for the golfer. The other thing you're going to notice here is that if you're a Tour 360 aficionado, you're going to notice that in the Boost shoe, they had a heel that kind of went up a little bit curved out, more like the flow of the heel of the back of the foot. They wanted to feel more natural in its fitting. They got feedback from tour players and from others that that wasn't the best feature, so they've chosen to kind of scale that back to some extent, make it a more classic look with premium leather materials here and on the inside of the shoe so that it feels better, it looks better. I was a big fan of the other heel fit, but I have no problem with this either. You also notice a little bit more of a rounded classic look on this shoe with a toe down look that I really like. It's much cleaner. It feels very Adidas soccer in that regard, which I like. And they've upgraded the tongue material here. Again, classier, a little bit upgrade, and not as techy looking, which they kind of got on that end with the Tour 360 Boost, and there's nothing wrong with that, but everyone has a different eye for a shoe. I think this is a little bit more of a classy appeal for a high-end shoe that's $200 per pair. The other thing to notice, too, and I don't know if we're going to really be able to display this with a regular camera, but they've got a new material in here underneath the tongue and throughout this upper, which is called Sprint Skin, which is a material that's lightweight that kind of allows some breathability for one, but also allows for better stability for the golfer throughout the entire swing. So it kind of holds the tongue of the shoe down on the golfer's foot, the top of the foot, so as they're swinging, it doesn't kind of move around as much and keeps some more stability in there, which is great. Love the lacing. It's high quality lacing, high quality material. We haven't heard anything about a potential BOA model, which was available in the previous generation. We'll find out about that soon. I'm sure there are 3 colorways that this comes out in initially. So they're going to have this one where you lead with white and have black highlights or accents, and you're going to go the other way, black lead, white accents, and then they've got this with an icy blue set of stripes and accents, and that's what Dustin Johnson wore in his victory at the Northern Trust in the first leg of the PGA Tour playoffs. So, good shoe, it looks like. It's going to have to perform extremely well to take over for the Power Band Boa Boost, like I said, that I've been wearing out the entire season. But we're going to give them a try. We'll come back with a review and let you know a little bit more about them. So stay tuned with us at Golf News Net for more. And we'll see you next time.